What's going on? Treezlee Greeze. Greeze up to his, doing what he need to do, and we doing what we do. It's all one team, one unit, and this is how it works. Lot going on since the last time we met. Um, we was dealing with the massacre, and then now another massacre occurred. But like I told you, with every cause, it's an effect. Every cause is an effect. But let's go back. Let's go back to the hitman. Um, I read something that they just found out that a former FBI agent was contacted by this piece of shit, and he told him, "Here go the real thing." Like I'm saying, I didn't know. Did you know that well, due to me and a whole bunch of other people, that officer was an inventor. I don't know if people knew that. He was more into pouring water. He had a system to where he can make something generate off of water, which we all know this now. But I still haven't heard nothing in the mainstream media of his invention. So that being said, what will make a dude go 230 miles all the way here? He claimed he was just a white supremacist knocking off people. He didn't care who he knocked off, but yet is rumors going around that he was casing the joint. Why are you casing the joint if you're going to knock off people? That is a true philosophy. Because if a person has something in their mind that they wanted to do something, they don't care about none of that. They don't spend the time begging for money for change in the store, and he was begging for money, change in the store to see what the reaction of the security guard would be. That's what I feel. But to each his own. Everybody feel how they want to feel, man. You feel how you want to feel. But so much is coming out. They got an FBI agent now, a former FBI agent who was in cahoots with the piece of shit, schooling him on what he need to do, and the list is go on and on and on, which we know that to be true. So where do we go from here? That's the question. Where do we go from? Oh, and the guy never was a coward. He was outside, they claim, and he ran in there to try to save people. Not like the cowards who sat outside the school in Texas for an hour hearing babies get slaughtered. So he was about it, man. He was out. They made sure he was out weaponized. He didn't have enough weaponized, to combat what he was encountering, and he didn't give a shit. They say he ran right in there to try to save the day, which is in the real DNA of what we do. Versus you slaughtering, you're handcuffing people, shooting them in the back of the head. People who don't want to, you just, our brand, they just wipe us out totally. And when it's showtime, we ain't got nobody at the goddamn show. That's what we talking about. It's Listen, man. And then they protect the blue and all that. Y'all waited an hour. I refuse to believe that y'all waited an hour. Come on, man. But if it is true, that's the most disgusting display. There's no bravery. There's no, but see, we all know a lot of them is the dudes who was picked on in school, they felt, or didn't get the female they wanted. I'll be a cop, We know this game. We know this game, man. But I hope everybody is chilling, trying to progress through this chaotic times. I have had people say, I wouldn't want to have a kid during these times. Shit, that kid don't feel that goddamn way. We want to be here, goddamn it. Oh, it's cruel. Yeah, everybody not evil. There's some people who fight evil. You understand? Get your game plan tight, man, and believing with it. Because all this flip-flopping because of a crisis or things going wrong. Listen, man, it's a cause and an effect to everything. And by that, I mean the piece of shit that went in there and did all that wrong. Hey, it's got to be repercussions from that. The universe will not let it not go unanswered. You ever heard of, I'll give you an example. You ever heard of karma? By that, I mean, if you do this, you know what they used to say? Don't play with crutches because you'll end up with a broke leg. What would make a person say that? Or, whatever type of thing that's going on, they got different slogans for different situations. How did they come up with them slogans? What made them believe in them slogans? See, that's what you gotta look at it from a real perspective. Like at one point they said, oh, there's no such thing as dragons. But then they found a damn body of a dragon in the glaciers. Totally intact. You can YouTube that, whatever you want to. But it was totally intact. And then when it unthawed, it started deteriorating. I was like, how it go? But it was a real dragon. So, and then you look at the dinosaurs. Can you imagine that type of things running around you? But you can't say it wasn't true because you can look at elephants. They like twice your size. Grizzly bears. You see, cause and effect is the word of the day today. Cause and effect. Now, you call yourself wiping out a group of people like you did the Tasmanians and all that. But, you got a group of people who's willing to fight and believe, been treated so wrong for so many decades. Decades is like 10 years, 10 years. But I'm centuries. My bad. I go centuries then. It becomes a time when you must realize, and great inventors, even now, like I said, the cop invented a motor that runs off of water. I know we all know this by now because the word travels. See how word travels, how sound travels? Now, I don't know what he was thinking about because he should have been on point to know that. I done had Caucasian people say, oh, it's somebody else. Nah. He had his own original thought process and his own thing going. And it had to be dangerous. That's what I'm talking about dangerous fires in the point to messing up people's money. Because a guy named Moses West, who created a machine, during the Flint, Michigan times when the water was poisoned, he brought his machine there that absorbs water from the atmosphere and give you fresh water. Another one of us. Now, he was giving out 2,000 to 1,000 gallons of water. I'm thinking it's so genius. For free. Out there in Flint, Michigan when the water was poisoned. So it still is, but he was giving out fresh water. And you know what they did? Somebody went there and vandalized it. But you know what he said? It wasn't no rookies. Or these people knew what they was doing.
The water company. The government.
You think so? I'm thinking it's deeper than that.
If they knew what they were doing, it's probably
but they didn't know his machine that he built. This inside job. He said they put metal in the gas tank, and people was getting thousands of fresh water for free. He was giving it to them. So they want suffrage. What'd you say? No, it ain't your own doing that. No. It's got to be a scientist to know. It got to be a scientific mind. No, it's just only one conniving evil force that do. No, it's got to be it's just like the dude who was
You don't think it'll be like somebody working with him jealous of the opposite?
He giving out free water.
Yeah.
In a place that needed the water.
Yeah. He was doing right.
I think it could be something higher than him. I don't think it's a regular Joe Schmo. No. I think it's more governmental. I think it's more money driven.
Yeah.
Fires and like, yo, listen, if we poison this, they gotta come by Polish Spring. See what I'm saying? Aquafina. We gonna be popping. You must have it. They don't want this. You can't get nothing else. You gotta get the shit. Now he out there giving you this shit for free.
Steal that nasty old Flint water,
No, he was giving you something that wasn't.
No, Flint. He wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm saying it could be the water company too.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, that's the way to think of it.
Yeah.
It's definitely
money driven.
Yeah, it's definitely higher ball in a higher play, And I just can't get over how these police officers sat there and watched them babies they claim for an hour go through a catastrophic situation. But these is the Braves, though. Come on, dog, like that, they can't clean that up. Their parents is good. I don't know how they supposed to be shooting them. Man, their parents should have been like goddamn Resident Evil. Running in that motherfucker. Y'all gonna have to shoot it because y'all ain't got the balls to do it. We going in and, something might happen to. So what? When my man right here showed you how to do it. Black my ass. He shot, and they was there to knock him up, but he didn't give us. I'm gonna go in there and save somebody. He showed them how to do it. But they don't do it like that in Texas. They let a dude stay in there for an hour they claim, and just tear shit up. Protocol. That protocol needs to be scrapped. Motherfuckers should never be working. And you should never get no money. That whatever the hell whoever made that shit up should be executed his goddamn self. That's how I feel. Because it was terrible. And a lot of explaining too. Oh, we didn't know. Man, somebody's supposed to be like, man, open this door, we're gonna battle. I got to try to save somebody. But it ain't in them. They like it when you're defenseless, when you can't win, and they set you up and swarm around you. And when it's 1,000 of them and just one of you, and you ain't armed, they love it like that. Fund them, Make you get on your knees and want to beat you up and all that shit. Yeah, they do that. Coward. It's a coward, man. But the one guy, he had heart, man. Shit, that man was in there slaughtering people, and he ran his ass up in there with that little and said, "Man, I got to stop him." That's not a coward. You understand? You gotta know the difference, man. Somebody sitting outside talking about a protocol when somebody in there tearing up shit. Not the same, man. Not the same, you know. So it just seems like every week it's getting rougher and rougher in this joint, ain't it?
Something else every week.
Every week it's getting rougher and rougher in here, man. Yeah. Rougher and rougher. Yeah, it's terrible, man. But guess what, though? We must keep fighting. We got to keep the fight strong. Oh, and that's the reason why we need reparations. You know, I ain't gonna never stop talking about my reparations. I used to rock with the Bills. You know, I was heavy rocking with the Bills, wasn't I? Ain't I?
Yeah.
Until I heard Sean McDermott say, yeah, you know, these hard working individuals who don't want nothing for free. Now I said, who is he talking to? What individual don't work hard that he's talking about? Now I'm starting to question him.
Well, I didn't get that.
Because he said that. Don't make me. That I'm listen. Just go. He there. He said it. Oh man, you know they work hard for what? Man, ain't nobody working hard, man. All that is a goddamn system that fireman said. Sean McDermott.
Who was he referring to?
That's the question. You want to play it? You could pull it up. We got a little time. Pull it up. Pull that speech up to him. It's Sean McDermott. And he was talking about people working hard for what they got to get. It ain't like, that's what I said. Who was he referring to? Is he referring to our reparations? See, that's the question. And now I can't rock with him no more. The feeling I got was like, wait a minute. He think he talking to the motherfucking football players? When he came out, who he think he talking to? Then I heard the little dudes on the 550 and all that.
When did he do it? When did he say
it? I'll find it exactly. Don't worry about it. I'm glad I'm called upon this, man, because I got to hear what's going on with that, because I'm not really rocking with that dude because he showed his truth. Oh, we was there for the funeral, or we went down there to support, but you know, and then he went into the yeah, I'm gonna let you hear this shit because I'm not really rocking with him, man. When he said that, I said, oh, the true colors came out. He ain't no different than the rest of them. He ain't no motherfucking different, dog. Word. I don't see it. How you spell it? McDermott.
McDermott.
There's motherfucker go. Yeah. Yeah, that motherfucker said that shit. I said, nah, hold up. I ain't the one. 3 days ago. Couldn't this be it? See, that's the beauty of it, because we got time to research it, baby. I should have had the shit. You're right. I should have sent it to you. Yeah, I think this is right here. Right. Speaks with the forest. Let me see, because he said some shit that I wasn't feeling at all. Now they got a commercial. The Coach McDermott head. Hold up. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. This the one right here.
Yeah, turn it up.
Change it in tone from.
Yeah, this it. This it right here when he's talking about. Yeah, he said some shit like, you know, they all work hard. Like, what you do with these people working hard and earn what they got? I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
We got a good locker room. You know, but there's also new
that white shit always seep out. It can't never just hold in.
This is the first situation.
I'm trying to find. Let me find that shit he said. I ain't got time for all that. He ain't about to fuck my show up.
As you saw.
This might be it right here.
Yeah, I mean, we try and do that when we onboard these players, and then through the process of educating the team in the spring, and then on through training camp as well, and then some of those conversations, kind of those one-offs, take place in the locker room organically, or when the guys do hang out off the fields from time to time. I think the slogan of choosing love is a good one. It's in the Bible.
Bullshit.
And, I think that love.
I bet they ain't go in front of none of them parents that lost their babies and say, "Do you forgive?" I ain't seen nothing yet. You?
It was good. I know it was good to be down there, and
I haven't seen nothing yet. But they came out here and asked people,
some of the funerals are this
looking
week,
for people, families and shit.
Family members that are still going through it.
It's that shit. It's deceptive. Very deceptive. This motherfucker ain't no different. When I heard him say that, so he can sow this, so he didn't show me him.
Yeah, I mean, we try and do that when we onboard these players, and then through the process of.
Let me find it. I don't want to spend all day on this. But this is it, though. We gotta get the editing system where I can just edit this shit.
Right.
Yeah, a lot. I would say. I was just talking with one of the visiting coaches that is
interested coming up
us
this.
from a college.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. He's about to say it now in a minute.
Coach for
yeah. He's lining up.
Well, and we were just
lining up,
conversing on how
hit this dude. You telling me he ain't racist? Who he talking about?
And you're saying
they work hard for it. They ain't giving nothing. Who he talking about?
I kept the job in the first year because
it's coming up.
Evolve, and if you're doing it right, I think you're always evolving, you're always growing, and it is. I think it's healthy to look back and say, "Man, I can't believe what I didn't know then that I know now, and how it serves me now." It's about to seep out. Be the best coach that I can be for our team.
The bologna and cheese about to seep out any minute.
I just think there's a lot of things that you grow through. The experience factor is real. I would say, just specifically. To answer your question, Sal, I think just being
Sal, look at that,
a little bit more understanding. I think this time of year of when guys aren't here, I think that's big. Although it is important, and we take that seriously that they are here. It is voluntary, and they are humans as well, and they have things going on. It was referenced earlier from Adam about all the things going on downtown. That leads to perspective and it also leads to perspective for the players, right? They have families, they have things that they're going through, and they need this time of year sometime once in a while. And so, although I'd love them all to be here, it's maybe unrealistic to think that that's always going to be the case.
Yeah. That whiteness seep out of him though eventually. Right?
Yeah, I think
it's seep right out.
And it can be good if handled the right way. I'm excited about, as I said before, the people we have in the building. We've got a number of new coaches, and
here we go.
I think that's exciting.
They wasn't giving
able
nothing.
to bring in some veteran coaches as well as some younger coaches who are wet behind the ears just a little bit, and it's exciting to watch them have a true passion for the game and for the coaching business and want to learn. So we talk about that learning, that growth mindset, and put in the hours to advance. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this from time to time, that what's happening more and more in our society is that people want things without working for them.
There you go. That's you heard it? Hold on. There you go. That's that whiteness. There we go.
And I think that's exciting.
There you go. They're going to crackerization.
Some younger coaches who are.
There you go. I liked him at one point until I said, "Oh, there it goes. It's seeped out. He ain't no different than the rest of them
for the coaching business and want to learn." As we talk
he
about
ain't no different.
That growth mindset.
He couldn't hold it in. He ain't no. Watch this shit because he knows we talking about reparations. Here you go.
I'm sure.
Here this fool go.
I'm the only one that feels this from time to time, that what's happening more and more in our society is that people want things without working for them.
Oh,
it's good. To have
who are you talking
players,
about, though?
Excuse me, young coaches.
Hold on. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Who who he talking about? Who is he? Who is he addressing that to? Can somebody explain that to? I would love to hear him explain that. But that's that crackerization coming out of him. See, you elevated yourself into another level when you did that. Now you're not a coach. You sitting up here telling people that they don't, hold up. Let's hear him say it one more time. I want to get him right. Let's get him right now. Let's get him right.
Before they're
You can't tell me that's who he talking to.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this from time to
That's
time.
his racist.
What's happening?
It's seep out. It's like
more and more in
it's
our
like
society
garlic.
is that people want things
When you eat
without
garlic,
working
it come
for
out the
them.
skin.
And it's good to have young players, young coaches in the building that are working for it and willing to put in the time to pay the price before they're ready for their next title or handout. And I think that's refreshing. And that just says to me that we've got
handout. What are he talking about? What is he? I'm trying to figure out what he talking about. People who work hard. What is he? Can you tell me what you think he talking about?
I have absolutely no clue.
What he talking about?
He definitely said handout.
Yeah, or work hard for people who work hard for it. Who hold up, man? Come on, man. I got to play this again because this man crazy. I lost everything for him with this. I lost a lot of shit with this fool. I said, damn, so you ain't no different.
Change is good. And it can be good if handled
He
the right
ain't no
way.
different.
I'm excited about it, as I said before. The
He
people
ain't no
we have in the
different. He
building,
feel like he's supposed to be up over every
a
black
number of
person.
coaches, and I think that's
handout.
exciting. We've been able to bring in some veteran coaches as well as some younger
That man
coaches.
said a handout.
Behind the ears just a little bit, and it's exciting to watch them have a true passion for the game and for the coaching business and want to learn. So we talk about that learning, that growth mindset.
That's a good thing.
And put in the hours to advance.
That's cool.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this from time to time. That what's happening more and more in our society is that people want things without working for them.
See that crack? See that people want things. He talking about reparations. People want things without working for them. But we worked and built this whole goddamn shit. Yeah, Sean McDermott, you've been exposed. And I don't give a shit how many of them he got sweating his style. That he been exposed. I see him now. That's all I need to hear. I said, damn, why would he go to that? Why would he say that? He ain't no different. Man, it stab you in the back, cut your throat, man. He don't give a shit what happened down there at Tops. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. It was a goddamn public, what they call that, a promo. PR shit. They don't give a fuck. That man don't give a shit. He had the shit with the Klan, nigga. I'm starting to think he got a robe in this shit. Who he talking to? Somebody tell me who he talking to. Who he saying that wants a handout? What is he talking about? I guarantee you nobody can explain that. He can't explain it. It's only going to go to one spot, and that's reparations, dog. The shit you owe. Because guess what? We have more reparations. The shit that you owe, you pay your goddamn debt. I don't need Kamala Harris coming here. She's nothing. She don't care about shit. She already said it. Came out her mouth. Oh, I'm coming to, man, get out of here, dude. It's a joke. It's a joke. And then yet you got real troopers going in there to fight these pieces of shit. And they prepare him for you to come fighting. Oh, get this shit. Get that. And he's just trying to be a law-abiding, go about the right way. This goddamn shit that every other goddamn race, this freedom of shit. My man believed in that shit. And look at this shit. He believed in it. They didn't want him to get paid for his fucking invention. They refused to pay that man for his invention, man. It's terrible, man. And it wouldn't have hurt him either. They could have just shelled him out and made big money. Everybody make the money they need to make. But it's just that selfishness, man. Very selfish, man. And then yet, when I heard McDermott say that, I said, oh man, he ain't no different. How he different? He the same motherfuckers that we've been looking at. He ain't no different than the motherfucker. To me personally, he ain't no different, man. Who he talking about with the handout? I'm trying to figure out who ran around here looking for a handout. We talking about bloodlines that have been whipped, head cut off, babies cut out the stomach. The worst shit known to man is old, but he'd be the first one to say, get to Ukraine and do this and do. Come on, dog. Nah, man. I see you, baby. I see you, man. I just need fuck all that Buffalo Bills shit. I see him. He showed himself. I didn't know I had an open mind for this dude. Well, he showed himself. Who are you talking about with the handout?
That's a question you're gonna have to.
Only he can answer, right?
Yes.
Who are you talking about? Who is he talking about that, yo, they feel like they should have a hand? Who? Who, dog? Gotta be specific, man. Because it's oozing out like you're eating garlic. Like the garlic he like to eat, it's oozing out your shit, man. Starting to leave a stench. Everybody ain't them dudes he coaching, man. That's all to it, man. Some of us live real shit and can sniff through that shit that he. Come on, man, you heard him, right? Unlike people who's working, who get handouts. What are we talking about? It's not a. So you said you don't think it's a color barrier? I do. Me personally. Who he talking? He's not talking to no white person. Who he talking about? Man, somebody's supposed to actually now all them reporters in there. Somebody's supposed to got right to the point. Like, well, who you saying is getting the head? What are you talking about? We talking about football. You talking about all there like some people who don't earn it and they just get it handed to. Who are you talking about, man? Can you get a little specific? Can he get specific, man? Because I don't know who he talking about. Is he talking about our reparations? That's what's popping in my mind. Like the dude that had the shit on his gun. Huh? The shit that's owed to people who built this shit for free. Is he talking about that particular group? Who he talking about? I would love to hear who he talking about, man. Who he talking about? And that's the question I got. So now I done lost a lot of respect for my crew. And you know I'm a Buffalo Bills guy. But when you got something like that leading the charge, to hell in the handbasket. Faking the funk on a nasty dunk. Word. You faking the funk on a nasty dunk, dog. You should have shut up, man. You shouldn't even said nothing like that. The handouts. So that just let me know what you're listening to. So that just let you know where his mind is at. Come on, man. I'm a heavy, you know, I was a heavy Buffalo Bill. Come on. He said that. I said, wow, who he talking to? Who is he talking to? A handout with everything, man. Dog, get out of here, dude. We work hard for. No, you ain't work hard for shit. You just was in the right place at the right time, and your ass is white. Period. And you know how to do the pucker up very well. And treat black people like shit. What job? It's just like a correctional officer. Shit. Huh? You having a great time. You can't beat that. Well, nah, dog, you fucked up on that one, man. Your true feelings seeped out like you was eating garlic. It's coming out your pores. Word, it's coming out your pores, man. Lost a lot of respect for that fool. Word, like that, man. Come on, man. He ain't shit. His shit is faker than what they say, a $3 bill. $2 bill, no, $2 bills is real. A $3, he faker than a $3 bill. We know you, baby. We see you. We see you, man. You can't even hide it. It just overtook him to say it. He couldn't even leave it alone. He had to, oh man. And you know, like the people out there trying to get something for nothing. What? But you give shit to Ukraine, Afghans. You don't give a shit about that. But the people who up here bled, getting slaughtered in the goddamn tops, we split that apology. That's what they want you to forgive. Everybody on it ain't on that forgive tip, man. I don't give a shit who you coaching. Them a bunch of fools. Believe that shit you talking. I hope they don't, man, because it's full of when it comes to football, just keep it football. Because any type of fucking commonality or real shit, you ain't it, bruh. I need to know who you talking about a handout, man. That's what I need to know. McDermott. Talking about people out here trying to get a handout. Who are we talking to? And what is he talking about? And why did you jump in there when all you do is you just do football, dog? That's supposed to be your conversation in football. They come down to the hood, see the grief, the shit that they praying for. They probably was clapping. I don't know, man. Through the hell that we going through. That's what it sound like to me. That's what it sound like to me, dog. Then the man talking about handout. Who are we talking about? With this handout thing, man. I'm still on this subject. The handout is very excruciating. What gives him the right to talk about who he talking about? What makes him think he works so goddamn hard? You don't work hard, dude. The dudes that's working for you work fucking hard. The people on the goddamn field is the ones that work hard. Fool. What are you talking about, man? Oh, I built a culture. No, dog. Cats don't want to be broke.
Yeah, I mean.
What is he talking about?
To say
I'm going to give you what I got.
Trust me, if they're there, they're not there for a handout. They're there to prove them.
Who are you talking about a handout, though? I need to get specific on this handout. I'm thinking, in my mind, he's talking about the reparations thing that's going around. That's in everybody's lips.
However you look
that's
at
what I think he's talking about, me personally.
Saying somebody wants a handout, it doesn't.
Where are you going with this?
You roll with it, yeah.
You don't put that in your say, oh man, it ain't like the rest of us. We work hard. Man, stop, dude. Stop. I didn't know I was gonna be. Yeah, you did know you was gonna be there, man. Who you think you talking to? Do you think there's a such thing as a Rittenhouse effect? What you think? Nah, Rittenhouse, the dude that killed them white, that they let off and broke every rule and let this dude said it was self-defense and our atmosphere is saying that it is. That's why all these 18-year-olds is doing, or 19 to 18 is doing this because of what they did, letting this kid off.
I just know that we don't get the same treatment.
Oh yeah, we know that. We just heard it from Sean McDermott. He think it's a handout when we want something. He said, "Well, I don't know for sure. Don't get me wrong, but from what I got, you see me play it 6 or 7 times. Who he talking about? I need to know what he talking about, man. Before you start chirping shit like that. How do you even go to that to there?
We need Greeze to speak for his man.
Who? Oh, McDermott. You would too, wouldn't he? Like, he don't mean this. I don't know, man. Shit. I just played what he said, man. Who's the handout cats he talking about. That's all I'm saying. Who's the handout cats, man? Who's the people who want nothing for something? Huh? Who are they? I'm trying to figure out who? Who is he talking? Man, listen, man. That's where I'm at with it, man. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I totally lost. Yeah, it seeped out like garlic, like they eating garlic and bologna and shit. This shit's seeping out his pores, man. Where it's seeping out your pores, McDermott. Period, man. And then, man, yeah, this is terrible, man. And they hate Deshaun Watson. Oh, he's guilty. How he guilty? See, that's what they do. They pin shit on you, they make shit, and then they try to have these little cronies come on. Oh, yeah, he did it. Ain't no way he couldn't. Come on, man. They ain't doing West Hurt commercials and shit, shitting on you way over here. And it seeps out of them. It's like garlic. The garlic they eat and the goddamn bologna. It seeps out their pores, man. They can't hold it in. They don't even know how to do the shit right. And it's sad because we come in with an open mind. Like we really be open and don't look at it in that manner. But it's dangerous if you don't. Just look what happened at the Tops. You gotta look at it like that, dog. To each his own, man. Shit. But like I say, the word of the day is where every cause is an effect. I must say that. Every cause, I said that the last time, I'm going to say it again. Where every cause is an effect. And on that note, we out. And McDermott, I'm disgusted. Yo, listen, man, I need to know who he talking about, man. That's where I'm at with it, man. And very disappointed, man. Peace.